Hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. Happy Monday, everybody, he says with a question mark. Welcome to the work week. Hopefully, it was a great weekend. Hopefully, you got done everything you wanted to accomplish over the weekend, whether it was to do a lot, get out, have some fun, whether it was to stay in, enjoy your time, get a little rest. We did a lot of getting a little rest. I'll be honest with you. We were just kind of relaxing. We did our show, which we'll be talking about later in our shameless self-promotion moment of the show. And we just kind of relaxed, watched some things on television, snacked a little bit, watched a little football, just had a good time, just had a nice, relaxing weekend. And it was great. It was great. But now here we are on a Monday. It can feel very Monday. I get it. I'm going to deal with my hair here, as it's obvious I need a haircut. It can feel very Monday, but we'll all get through it together. And before you know it, it'll be Wednesday. We'll get over the hump. It'll be Friday. The weekend will be upon us, and we'll be here to share some smiles and share some positivity all the way throughout it. So what are we talking about on this day? It is Monday, October 6th, 2025. Well, today happens to be National Coaches Day. So if you have some coaches in your life, whether it be somebody for you personally, or whether maybe somebody who, coaches your kids in like soccer here, or Little League, or Pop Warner football, flag football, basketball, anything in general. It's a day to celebrate all the amazing coaches in your life, because they do so much to help us make ourselves be better in whatever it is that we're doing, and help make our kids be better and learn many things. It was World Teachers Day. I believe it was yesterday. They are so amazing and fantastic, and they do a great job. Coaches too, especially kids coaches, because a lot of them, they're not getting paid to do this. They're just taking time out of their week to make sure your kids and you achieve in the best way possible. So yeah, celebrate on this National Coaches Day. Maybe if you want to celebrate some great coaches in the movies, you can get on Disney Plus and watch some of these fantastic coaches there's so many great Disney sports movies. You go on to Miracle, Remember the Titans. I don't know if you've ever seen McFarland USA, but that is really good. That's the one on the bottom right there, with Kevin Costner in it as the coach. And of course, and those are all based on real life coaches, those three. And then there's, of course, the great Gordon Bombay from the Mighty Ducks, who develops kind of into a very good coach when he was not to begin with. But anyway, yeah, great way to celebrate some amazing coaches on this day, is to sit back and watch some of these amazing movies, because they are fantastic. They are good movies. I enjoy most every Disney sports movie, and they haven't done as many recently. But over the years, there have been some fantastic ones focusing on some really, really great coaches. We're curious what your favorite Disney sports movie is. Is it? I think for us, for me in general, I think Miracle. I love Miracle. It's amazing. And the job that's done coaching in that is real life. I mean, like real life. It's a great story. Anyway. Watch your favorite sports movies for the great coaches on this National Coaches Day, and then definitely celebrate the coaches in your life for sure. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, maybe you could use a coach to help get you to zero in your inbox, because today is zero inbox day. And I know I have my struggles of trying to get things out of my email inbox. Get that zero up there. I'm always looking for that, and I'm always trying to get that, but it's not very easy sometimes. As a matter of fact, I have several emails. Some I do really, really well at, others not so much. But it's always something to strive for, just to get more clutter in our life. We don't need more clutter in our lives, and it's tough with all the, not only the important emails, but you get so much junk email as well. To get rid of that stuff and clear it out, and in some ways clear your mind by getting that zero inbox. So today's a day to strive to get that zero inbox if you have the opportunity on this Monday, for sure. Why not? Absolutely. What else is today? Today happens to be National Badger Day. Badgers are those interesting little creatures that can be, look, they're kind of cool to check out, but maybe you don't want to mess with them that much. But they are fascinating little creatures. And as a fact, there have been a few Disney badgers. By the way, not a lot, not a lot. I don't think there's ever been a main character that has been a badger in Disney, but there are a few you can find on some Disney movies and shows. Apparently, Friar Tuck from Robin Hood was I didn't know. I didn't know until I was looking up Disney badgers. Friar Tuck from Robin Hood is a badger. Who knew? Mr. Digger, you can see there on the bottom right, from Fox and the Hound. So kind of a nasty old man badger that doesn't really like get off my lawn, essentially. There is from Ichabod and Mr. Toad, Mr. Toad's, especially the Mr. Toad segment, Angus McBadger is one of Mr. Toad's friends for sure. And then if you're going to go for Zootopia, a little bit character, but does make an appearance, Dr. Madge Badger is from Zootopia there on the top right. So yeah, there are some Disney badge. Again, Friar Tuck, I had no idea. I still look at it and I'm like, that's a badger? I would have had no idea. No idea. But if you go look it up, yeah, Friar Tuck is a badger. Interesting. So way to celebrate on this National Badger Day. And if you decide to mess with a real life badger on this day, well, you may be mad as a hatter, which is okay on this Mad Hatter Day. Yeah, it is Mad Hatter Day. So enjoy the Mad Hatter. Maybe watch a little Alice in Wonderland today. Absolutely. Why not? Whether it be the live action or definitely the animated version of it, for sure. Or go visit, the teacups today. The Mad Tea Party, of course. Whatever it might be. Celebrate or have your own tea party to celebrate the Mad Hatter on Mad Hatter Day. Sure. Absolutely. Why not? And then maybe you can celebrate after your tea party with some noodles. Today is National Noodles Day, and I do love some good noodles. Of course, we all know about the Ohana noodles and how good those are. There's some great noodles. There's a great noodle dish at the Jungle Navigation Company Limited Skipper Canteen. The Skipper Canteen, of course, at Magic Kingdom. Go to Topolino's. They have some great noodles there. Lots of great Disney restaurants that have some wonderful noodles. And then, of course, on Noodle Day, when you have some noodles with your special someone, well, then you always have to reenact the Lady and the Tramp moment, right? Of course you do. Absolutely. If you're not going to have like spaghetti or angel hair or some sort of long pasta, and you're not doing that with that special someone in your life, then what are we doing this for? Really, honestly, you got to do it on this day for sure. For sure. So yeah, celebrate with some wonderful, tasty, delicious noodles. I do like noodles for sure on this National Noodle Day. Maybe you can celebrate on your birthday today, because if it is your birthday this October 6th, a very happy birthday to you. Here are some of the amazing people you celebrate your birthday with. How about it's National Coaches Day, right? One of the greatest NFL coaches, Tony Dungy. He turned 70 today, born on this day in 1955. He was an NFL head coach for 13 seasons with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Indianapolis Colts, leading the Indianapolis Colts to a Super Bowl title. He is a Pro Football Hall of Famer. And of course, for being a head coach, he was also a very good defensive coordinator before he was a head coach as well, helping develop the Tampa 2 defense. And, more recently, he's been an analyst, you'll see, a studio analyst on many NFL broadcasts, especially on NBC. So happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to great actress Elizabeth Shue. She turned 62 today, born this day in 1963. You may obviously know her from The Karate Kid, of course, and Cobra Kai. She may kind of reprise that role in the television show Cobra Kai. She was also in Adventures in Babysitting. She actually received an Academy Award and a Golden Globe nomination for her role in Leaving Las Vegas. Not a very happy movie by any stretch of the imagination, but she was really, really good in that. And maybe you didn't know this, but she also took over as Marty McFly's girlfriend in Back to the Future 2 and Back to the Future 3, because the original girl who played Jennifer Parker, who was Marty McFly's girlfriend, was not available. So Elizabeth Shue took over that role in those two movies. Not, not a large role, but she was in those movies. So happy birthday to her. And finally, last but definitely not least, happy birthday to many people's crush growing up. Amy, as Elizabeth Shue might have been. Amy Jo Johnson turns 55 today, born on this day in 1970. Yes, she played Kimberly Hart, who was the original Pink Ranger in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movies and television show. She was great. She was also had a role in Felicity for a few years, Flashpoint for a few years, those television shows, and some other movies and television shows she's made appearances in as well. And she's actually an accomplished singer, having released several studio albums as well. So happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, even on a Monday, you can celebrate every way you want on this Monday. Happy birthday to you. Shameless self-promotion time before we get out of here. We did have a new episode drop just yesterday. Hopefully you've had a chance to download it. Maybe you'll get a chance to listen to it today if you haven't listened to it already. But we talk all about Disney's brand new ship, which is debuting next month, the Disney Destiny, as your destiny awaits. Yeah, we talk about many of the great things that are happening on this ship and some of the phenomenal theming that is being put into play on this great vessel that make us think that this might be one of our favorite Disney cruise ships. And that's saying a lot because we love every single Disney cruise ship we've been on. But there's something that where the theming, which is heroes and villains, which is going to take over every aspect of this ship in some way, shape, or form, really calls out to us. It's like the next level to us of Disney cruising. We talk all about that stuff, how it's putting into play, and why this ship, we are very much looking forward to sailing aboard her. Now, we don't sail aboard her for many, many months. Some of you hopefully are sailing aboard her maybe as early as next month, but very near future. If so, you'll want to hear about this because I'm sure there's a lot of things you know, but maybe there's some things you don't know. But anyway, it was a fun episode. We had a lot of good times talking about it. And yes, it will be a video episode as well. We do have some slides to go along with it. And of course, you want to see Michelle talking about the Disney Destiny. That will probably be dropping, I think, tomorrow morning. I'll probably be editing that tonight after I get off work. That'll be probably out on YouTube tomorrow morning. But if you've liked and subscribed to the YouTube channel, you'll know whenever we have a new video. And by the way, I've mentioned this already a couple times, going to continue to mention it for the next couple weeks because we are going to be having another live show coming up in a few weeks. October 23rd is what we're talking about right now. We're going to be doing a live show on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. October 23rd, it's a Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific time. And we are going to be talking a lot about this amazing tour that we've been selected to take part in Los Angeles. We're traveling to LA next week for a quick turnaround trip to do this fantastic 12-hour tour. It's a Walt Disney in Los Angeles tour where we're just doing some incredible things, looking at the legacy of Walt Disney, some of the places he frequented, including the studios, including the Imagineering campus, so many other places. And we cannot wait to tell you all about it. And we want to do a live show, one to discuss it and explore it, but also if you have any questions involved with our tour that you can ask us as we're doing that show. And then even if you can't make it that night, that show will be dropping the following Sunday as our episode for that week. So hopefully you'll join us. A lot more about that coming up here over the next several weeks. So, all right. Gonna get out of here. Everybody have an amazing Monday. I know it's Monday, but you got this. You're going to get through it. And we'll be here to get through it together. And as I like to say every single day, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I will be back with you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody have a magical day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.